Hi everyone, you're about to listen to the Carpooling podcast. If you want, you can subscribe to the channel and get your weekly show on YouTube. Or go to iTunes and listen to it wherever you travel. Enjoy the episode.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the greatest podcast ever, Carpooling. So we are your hosts, D-Train and D-Train, Kristopher Lloyd.
You gotta listen to one or two. It was just classic. I shit my pants.
Real nice, thick gravy.
Dark the way I like it. Was your ass hurt the next day?
Fuck no, man. My ass is made of fucking steel.
I'm ready.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the greatest podcast ever from a Chevy Cobalt. It is the Carpoopin' Podcast. Hosts, Train, Kris, what up?
I'm here with none other than my main man, Kristopher Lloyd.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. All right, so we're back. Episode number 74. And it is another special episode because somebody has died on the highway again.
Lucky you.
So we will probably have a longer episode. Or at least the first half. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on for the second half. So we'll find out later this episode what's happening. Anyways, so, all right. D-Train and I, we carpool, and I get off before he gets off. So I chill at Tim Hortons. And I just use the Wi-Fi and shit. So I roll in today, and there's this guy with just like jumper cables sitting on his car, like with his thing open. So I was like, yo, you need a boost? And he's like, yeah. Could you help me? And I'm like, well, I don't know. This isn't my car. I'm like, I'm sure it'd be all right.
Yeah.
And then so I like roll up beside him. I open up the hood, and it doesn't have like a negative battery thing. Like we couldn't figure out the battery. There was like one positive part.
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's what we thought, and I was like, well, I don't know. Fuck this.
What you do is you clamp the negative to like the chassis, like some type of metal in the car. But yeah, it's fucked up. I don't want to do it either.
Yeah, well, it's not my car. I was like, I don't want to fucking do anything stupid, and then I owe D-Man a car. So I was like,
battery.
Yeah, or whatever. If something happens, I was like, because he even said, he's like, I've never seen something like this before. And I was like, yeah, me either. So
Did some guy come around and offer or something?
No, I went inside and I came back out. He was still sitting there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But when I went in, other people came and asked him. So I don't know, maybe it wasn't his battery and they tried to boost him and it just, whatever else is wrong with it.
What's that, like alternator? Alternator, something like that?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know much about cars. So.
Yeah, I mean.
Could be it could be the starter, I guess. I don't know. Like the spark plug.
Was it a newer car?
Nah, something like that Subaru.
Oh, so he had all the right parts and bits.
Well, okay. This Jeep then? So I can't remember, to be honest. That's how bad. That makes you realize how bad, like, if something happens and you're telling the police, like, what the person looked like or whatever. Like, just how bad your memory is of it. It was like, this literally happened like 25 minutes ago, and I can't remember what vehicle it was.
It was blue.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Gray? I can tell you what the guy looked like. He was fat, and he had a beard, and he was kind of cool.
Was he a white man?
Yeah.
Was he serving white cake?
He was serving a big load of white cake. Battered. For your pleasure.
Yeah, I always like that line in Django where Candy gets the best of him.
Right.
And he's like, meet me in the parlor. We're serving white cake. Like, just to rub it in his face, because whatever.
Yeah.
A good move.
Yeah, he won. And then he actually didn't win in the end when he gets killed. Well, spoiler, everybody.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to be like a normal person and shake his hand. He's like, I ain't shaking the hand of you, boy.
Yeah. He knew he was going to die, too, after he did it. But he just couldn't resist, as he says.
Yeah, of course. Oh, you let that person go. She is ethnically different.
Shame on our families.
She's driving a Cadillac.
Damn.
Shit, man. What's up with that shit? A woman?
It's nothing compared to
a woman driving a Cadillac?
What do you call it there? The driveway Cadillac in our possession. Nothing beats that one.
I like that Cadillac. It deserves to be a lowrider.
Matt was giving me shit. He's like, get rid of
Again?
This. He came and pinned up the roof and did some stuff, and he's like, get rid of this fucking car, man.
He doesn't even live here.
I know.
What's his
he gave
beef
me
with
shit
it?
about the deck, too.
What's his beef with it?
I don't know. It just looks like shit.
Whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish I had the money to fix it, but... you know how
Yeah.
it goes.
I'd fix it. I know how to fix cars.
Yeah, get out
Literally
there, man.
5 seconds ago, I was like, I don't know anything about cars.
Yeah.
I'll fix it. YouTube train you. Teach you to do everything.
YouTube's good. I took that advice.
Mm-hmm.
Tried and looked at the lights here, but
Uh-huh.
I ended up someone else did it, obviously.
Right.
But
they're fixed now.
yeah.
So
and
that's
it was
good.
based on a YouTube video.
Right.
And that person looked at the YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, when I watched it, it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
So definitely you can do it. So people listening, if you don't trust me when I say check YouTube before you pay Jiffylube or whatever those fuckers are, double check YouTube because a lot of the times it's an easy fix that they charge you a lot of money for.
Yeah, like that schooling you gave me on that air filter. They
Air
bungled
filter.
me for
Can't
it.
believe that. How much they charge like $70 to put in a new cabin air filter, which is ridiculous. Like the filter alone, I guess is like $30 or some shit around there. So, but that's still another, 60, 40 or 60, $30, $40 they're charging you to put it in. It takes like 5 seconds.
Parks and labor, man.
And like seriously, it's like open up the glove box, remove this. The item, like all you need as tools is maybe a screwdriver. I can't remember if it was a screwdriver.
It.
And
Well,
that was
not a
it.
screwdriver. Just a for that
For
one.
the
maybe.
cabin air filter, yeah.
Yeah.
But for the light, it was like just a wrench or a
Just a
socket
wrench,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't have any good stuff. We actually just used pliers and like pinched it as
Really?
hard as we could to turn it.
Wow. So you got good forearm muscles?
Oh yeah, a lot of jerking. It's training
Right,
for
right.
that moment.
Right. Helped out for that movement of. That's always tough to do it like that, I find.
Oh yeah,
With the pliers. So thin.
you can't catch a break here.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh well, we just chill.
Just get some food if you're hungry.
No,
You're like the commercials for the chocolate
Snickers?
bars. Yeah.
I need
You're-
some pork grinds.
Yeah.
I had some pork grinds today before. It's knowing that I would be in this car a long time. I ate a couple handfuls of those
Uh-huh.
pork grinds.
Oh, so you had some at work. You didn't offer me any to try one.
I ate them all. They're
Okay.
gone.
You could have saved me one.
could
I
have.
tested it.
I'll buy a whole new bag.
Right.
It technically didn't count because I didn't go home and crunch them away
Right.
to my computer buddy.
Right.
So he needs to hear it to truly believe it. So I need another bag. Not that I'm addicted to lard and salt now. Which I
Yeah.
am.
What are they actually called? What are they called? Pork loins?
They're
No,
people
pork
call them
rings.
pork grinds,
Grinds.
but they're actually, if you read the name on the bag, they're called baconettes.
Okay, baconettes.
Unless that's the French side I read.
And it's just pork and lard and salt.
3 ingredients.
Wow. What did you? I mean, if you look at potato chips bags and ingredients, there's a lot more ingredients than that. So
Shouldn't it be potato, lard, and salt?
yeah, but there's like other stuff like the flavoring. Maybe the plain ones, like regular, like just salted chips. Maybe it's just those 3 ingredients. But I'm pretty sure there's like other little things in there, like
Oh, yeah.
Xanax and fucking all those
Chloroform.
Yeah, stuff that makes you feel sleepy.
I heard for the longest time there's an ingredient in Doritos that causes anal leakage.
Right.
Like legit. So,
I have a story about that.
all right.
Oh, I just spilled coffee on my pants. So, okay, there's these potato chips that they make in the States, and they're like reduced fat potato chips. And I mean like ridiculous. Like, they're like almost no fat potato chips.
Okay.
So like a regular like 50 grams of potato chips. I love my potato chips anyways. Is like 22 grams of fat
For how many?
for like a 50 gram bag.
Okay.
Okay? And these ones, like, for the same amount were like 5 grams of fat or something. Something ridiculous, okay?
Yeah, but
So you
good.
could crush a whole bag of chips and, like, you'd have the same amount of fat as eating 50 grams of a regular bag. All right?
Guilt-free.
And whatever's in these things are actually that is what causes anal leakage. And so I bought like 5 bags of these things.
Oh shit.
And then I was only eating them a little bit, but I would notice I'd have like peanut butter ass when I take a shit. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? So I did some research. Yeah, and it turns out, now maybe
What the
actual
fuck is
Doritos,
peanut
but it was
butter ass?
those reduced fat chips that they had in the States only that cause all this fucking anal leakage shit.
Is that the same thing as those sugarless gummy bears I keep hearing?
Same kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And so when you said the Doritos, it reminded me because they had a reduced fat Doritos kind.
So what did you do with the rest?
I probably threw them out or something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was that bad?
I mean, it wasn't that bad if you ate little bits. But if you're going to eat those chips,
The whole point. Yeah.
the whole point is having them is so you could crush a whole bunch and not feel as guilty.
Right. Shit, man. Yeah, there's that gummy bear challenge too, but
Yeah,
that, like,
I seen that
wrecks
shit.
people or something.
Yeah, there's one popular guy on YouTube that does it.
How many did you have to eat? A bag?
Yeah, I'm not sure how much you have to eat.
It
But-
gives you the runs, right? That's it.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. The guy got sick, but he ate like a ridiculous, like a 10-pound bag or something in like an hour or something.
Yeah. Well, that would make anyone sick.
Of course. But yeah, I think he said he was puking and he was, I don't know, felt sick. But yeah, it's supposed to give you like anal leakage. Aner.
So porn stars stay away from that.
Yeah, don't use that shit when you're about to film.
Something the UK is right now complaining that too many people are trying anal sex. It was in the paper and stuff. And they're trying to curb it. I don't know why. It must be a reason. Maybe people are getting their assholes fucked up.
Right.
I didn't read the article, but yeah, they're worried that the increase in porno is driving way too many people to do anal sex.
Right.
And I guess it has some kind of negative consequence. I don't know.
Anal sex?
I
guess.
I don't know. Well, why else would they care unless it's just like a church law and they're all
Right.
mad that people are having fun and stuff?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's obviously more risk to it. That's like, should be clear. Maybe not to young people who are stupid. But just the fact of, like, if you're trying to stick your dick in somebody's asshole, it's hard to do, right?
Yeah.
Is a clear sign that, you know, there's a little bit more risk involved for tearing and shit. Like, if you tear it, are you stupid? Like, you know something's wrong when that happens.
Yeah.
You're shitting out of there. And then that's going into your bloodstream.
Yeah, the fucking bacteria.
Yeah, so people listening at home, if you haven't tried it, you gotta be careful. Do your research, everybody.
That was always the one thing that Sue Johansson used to say. Always use lube. Lube.
Right.
It was like, when it came to anal sex, that was her fucking motto. Man.
Right.
Which obviously wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I think. Well, I guess spit would work, but for the most part, I think you're only getting in there with lube.
Yeah, because
Unless you're forcefully raping the person, and then you're just,
the blood is what
just gonna
coats
be a
the
bad
dick.
time for everybody.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
I don't know. I have never raped anyone, nor
Right.
been raped.
Right. Well, I have been raped 17 times, so
Damn.
from experience, I can tell you, lube is definitely preferred.
Well, they put the big thing out that
I'm just
saying
kidding,
that
guys.
Canadian crimes are way lower, except for sexual assault. Like, we're an all-time low for all crimes,
Right.
except for sex assaults. They're way up.
Right. Like, but is this like real sex assault, or is this like grab a chick's ass at the bus stop? Sex
That's
assault.
tough. I don't know. That's tough.
I mean, they're both sex assault, but I mean, they
Well,
should be
the
classed
severity
differently,
of it,
right?
yeah.
Makes sense, though. We're all just sick fucks.
Yeah.
Some of us just know how to block it.
I have no idea the truth behind, like, if you talk to a girl like is actively going to a club and this and that, they literally will tell you that guys literally grab their asses and stuff.
Right.
Like, that's fucking insane.
Right.
Oh, like, who would do that?
I don't understand how they think it works. Like,
Yeah,
if
it's
you
like-
just grab some random chick's ass, she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I will fuck you right now."
Some get probably mad and slap their face and stuff, but they don't care. They think it's a joke or something.
Right.
That's wild. Like, anyone crossing that line is like, they must get punched out once in a while.
I would assume, maybe. Depends who they're with.
Yeah, it's like hundreds of other guys doing the same thing.
Right. Yeah. Or if the girl even does anything.
Yeah, most of them are unreported. Maybe they turn the other cheek and run away or something.
I mean,
No pun intended.
You would think that they would know the difference between like like if you brushed up against somebody, you know, trying to get somewhere, or if it's like a full on grasp, like pinch of the ass cheek. So you would think. So I don't know. But you can. Is it like that weird situation where it's like it could be chalked off to
No, it's
Who
like
knows?
straight up hand out, grab, squeeze.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Like obviously they don't. Most girls that are at a club, probably their boyfriends aren't there watching, so they get away with it. Maybe.
Right.
I
Right.
don't know. Who knows?
Right. Well, Derek's a fighter. Anybody messes with his woman, he's dropping the gloves,
Yeah.
taking off the bucket. I cower in the corner.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
Molest her.
Yeah, it's okay.
Give her back when it's over.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What is that? What is that from? It was something about like getting pegged or something.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk more about pegging.
Yeah.
Okay, in that movie, is the penis really small, or do they show it and it's like a honker?
Okay, so what Derek's talking about is in Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds gets pegged by his girlfriend in the movie. And no, it doesn't show anything.
Oh, okay.
Now, when the DVD comes out, there's probably there might be more to it.
True.
Because they always, usually, like an R-rated movie usually has an not rated cut that they release for DVD with stuff that they couldn't get away with. I'm surprised they got away with this. Like, it doesn't show anything, it just implies it, but still, like, it's clear as day what they're doing.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, obviously it's a strap-on, right?
Well, yeah.
Probably. So, if you were gonna peg your boyfriend, wouldn't you'd want to get one that was really small? So it would be otherwise useless. Like if you were a guy and for some reason your girlfriend wanted to do that, she could at least have the respect to buy the tiniest one she could find.
Right.
So,
But I guess.
But
So
they don't
you
show
so
it,
you're
so-
saying it doesn't count if it's the little small one?
oh, it counts.
Right.
But out of courtesy,
Well, when you see the scene, it's like a sex montage. They don't show any sex. It just shows them having sex for like a whole year randomly. So it was implying that they're freaks.
right?
So-
does he stay with that girl after, or does it ruin their relationship?
No. It's the whole movie, so
Oh, okay.
yeah. She's involved in the whole movie.
I also saw the second trailer for Suicide Squad.
Right.
That was okay too.
Yeah.
Speaking of superhero movies,
Uh-huh. Yeah, it looks good. I was gonna go see it regardless. I was pretty interested in that movie. Looks cool.
who is
Just
the
to
bad
get
guy?
just to get Batman and nobody knows. Just to get Batman and Joker in there.
Okay.
Like that's what I was excited for.
Oh, so that's the whole skit? Like no one knows who the bad guy is yet?
No, nobody knows.
But everyone knows everyone's in it.
Yeah, they know all the people in it. They don't know who's the bad guy, what's the bad guy. Is it Batman the bad guy? Is it, whoever? Is it Joker the Batman? Is Joker good? Like, is he part of the Suicide Squad too? Are they going after Joker? What's going on? So, who knows?
Man, that's all the rage, this superhero shit, man.
Yeah, but this one's like different, right?
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I wanna see it.
Yeah. So and then there was rumors that they are reshooting some shit.
Yeah, I heard that. I hear a lot of problem now with movies. Any secret little area that people are trying to film, people attach a drone to a camera and just fly over top and film all kinds of the scenes, and then people might like go on the internet and just spoil the whole movie before it's
Right.
even out, man.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen much longer. It's like super illegal, those things now.
Drones?
Yeah, you need like major permits and shit to fly them anywhere.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah,
Well, that was
it's
quick.
like a big thing.
You
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
that wasn't gonna last.
Oh, of course. When you're free reign like that, the only rules I think that were out was you had to be a certain distance from airports, and that was it.
Oh wow.
And then, like, obviously, like, people started crashing them into buildings and fucking smashing them into cars and killing people. I don't know if anybody died, but
I know they just cleared a guy. I was really looking. I don't know if I told you about it. Did you hear about that case where the guy was in his backyard, or his guy's daughter was in the backyard, and these guys were, and she was like sunbathing by the pool, and they were bathing, or they were flying that drone over, spying on her, obviously 'cause she was in a bikini and shit. He went inside, he got a gun, and he shot the fucking thing out of the air with a shotgun.
Uh-huh.
And everyone was wondering, like, okay, well, obviously this is going to happen. What's going to be the precedent set in this case so we can figure it all out for the next time? And
Right.
I think he got charged with an unlawful discharge of a firearm, but he got away with doing that. So he wasn't charged with the property damage of the guy's drone or anything like
Right.
that. They totally favored him, but at the same time, you can't be in your backyard shooting guns.
Yeah.
So I guess, they're favoring against the drones, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I figured that would happen. It's like a weird situation.
What does one cost, roughly? Like, say you wanted one for your filming.
The one we have at my work is, I think it was like $5,000 or something.
Wow. Did you take a course on how to use it, or the guy, whoever used it, take a course on how to use it?
Yeah. I mean, my work's like stupid. Like they'll let us they'll let anybody fly it, but they'll get pissy if you crash it. So and they'll probably make you pay for it. So like I'm looking at them, I'm like, I'm not fucking touching this thing.
Yeah, you nuts?
Like, are you crazy, man? Like, and then like, because anytime I've seen them out flying or I've been out there helping them fly it, somebody has crashed it or got it stuck in a tree, broke something on it. So I'm like, you guys are fucking nuts for fucking thinking that they're not gonna care if you break this by accident. So I don't touch it.
Yeah, how big is it?
I guess like the seat you're sitting on
Shit.
is probably about that big, minus the propellers, like when it's all puffed out and then the propellers on top.
Okay.
It's like a fancier one. Like it's more of a professional one, where you can find them for like $1,000, probably like, and then you can get real cheap ones, probably like for $100 or something. I don't know how well they'd fly. They're made out of like foam and shit.
Yeah. I've bought hundreds of little ones for my cats,
Right.
but I always crash them like instant.
Right.
Like tiny little dinky car.
Oh,
ones.
okay. Right.
Like, like Hot Wheels size.
Right.
But they never work.
Yeah. Like I don't know if it's all this brand that we have, but a lot of them now are using like GPSs that are like holding them in place. A lot of them won't fly without this GPS connection either. So if if it starts going wonky, like losing control, the GPS like know, and they like just like make it track down to the ground.
That's cool.
But it also like, it's kind of scary. You could be flying it and then it just fucking decides to fucking go down to the ground on its own. You're like, what the fuck?
Ruin the shot.
Yeah, and like right in the middle of an ocean,
Oh yeah, abort.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's ruined.
I know.
But you can get cool stuff, and it's definitely a great tool. But a lot of the stuff now, like I said with the rules, is like you need a lot of permits to fly that thing. And of course you can go out guerrilla style, but if you get caught, man, you get in some big fucking shit. Like, I mean, like, tens of thousands of dollar fines.
If you owned a big piece of land, that would be free to do what you want, right?
Yeah, as long as you're not by an airport.
Okay, that's cool. Because that would suck. You can't
Yeah.
use your own toy. Like,
Yeah.
If that's the thing.
Yeah. But, I mean, the footage comes out pretty cool. It's a little too non-film for me. At least the ones that I have. It looks really video-like.
I've seen people do house showings now with them. They
Right.
just fly the drone through the fucking, like, instead of a virtual tour, it's just
Right.
a drone going through.
Going through it.
But that must be cool. Like, if you were the guy, let's say you were the dude that had a drone, you could market yourself out to these home stagers and say, I'll do this for a fee, and people would pay you to fly your drone. Like,
Yeah. That's like the goal to get it, right? That's what
Yeah.
you would want.
yeah, that's good.
Now, the one that we have, you wouldn't be able to fly through a house.
Yeah, it's a serious one,
Well, I guess it's Syria, but I'd be scared, man, flying that shit through the house. Like the little ones that we had before this one, we flew it in the building a little bit, like in our office, and it's just like, man, like if it's not your house, like if there's like nice shit up or something, you crash into it,
How finicky are these things, man?
they can freak out, man, and like it's pretty hard to fly sometimes. I mean, inside you'd probably be okay, but I've seen them in our building. I mean, the people maybe are stupid flying it, but crashed it into walls and onto people's desks and shit.
Fuck.
So, I personally haven't flown one, so I don't know.
That's it. Next toy, drone.
I can take it home anytime I want and fly it.
Shit. just if you break it, you buy it thing?
Yeah, probably. They wouldn't. Well, that for sure, I'd have to buy it, but I don't know. A lot of money. I could spend that money on something else.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of new toys for me, and then if I need that shot, spend that on somebody who knows how to do it for an hour and get that one shot.
Gotta convince your work you need a jet ski, man.
Right.
Other shit like that
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the summer.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I try to convince them for a lot of things.
Yeah.
They're stingy, though, with their money sometimes.
It's not hit and miss for you? Like,
Well, it is hit and miss. Like, sometimes I'll be like, yo, I need this for shooting, and they'll be like, all right. And then sometimes, like, it's like, yo, we can't shoot at all until this gets replaced. And they're like, I don't know.
yeah.
And it's like, okay, like, we're going to need this eventually, and then you guys are going to come to me and ask to use my shit. And I know it. And so, anyways.
Well, fuck them.
But I guess you can't give me everything I want. I can't be that spoiled, right?
No, man. I wish we had an ongoing forum about those candy cane things, man. I wish the people knew. Or do they? Have I ever talked about it on here?
I think so.
Okay, well, anyway, right where they are, where you're going to pick up Jess from work, there was a fucking group of 35 fully armed, fully dressed army men right there getting onto a bus.
Right. But they weren't looking in the candy canes.
No, but they're right there, man.
All right.
There's fucking something there, man. I will point you the spot next time.
All right. Wow, I probably know. It was right where you turned?
Yeah, right around the loop.
Yeah.
Fucking, like, at least 35 of them fully uniformed up. All
Right.
stomping on their way down to a bus.
Huh.
No signs indicating that there's a fucking building there for these guys.
Right,
Nothing.
right.
Ooh, I found you out. It's mostly him, though. Don't kill me, guys.
Yeah. It's all me.
Not really.
I do not take his theory. This is all hypothetical, people.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure we talked about it, so I don't know.
Okay, good.
I feel weird, like, talking about it, because I don't know if we did talk about it, like, on an episode recent.
Oh, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Didn't have
Yeah.
time to... I didn't remember in the morning.
Yeah. All right, so peanut butter ass is when you wipe your ass, and it's, like, creamy, and it's, like, hard to get off, you keep wiping it.
Like peanut butter out of a shag carpet.
Yeah, sure. That's what I meant by it.
Yeah, all right.
Like, it's hard to get off, like, it sticks to you.
Oh my god. Have you ever had shitty toilet paper that has no cling at all?
Of course, that's, like, what all office buildings use, right?
Yeah. I
Single
haven't
ply
found a way
shit?
to beat that.
Yeah, you just gotta suck it up and
Or
use it.
crumble it up and uncrumble it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, at least with that stuff, you can use, like, when it's, like, at an office and it's not your own, you're not paying for it, you can use, like, a handful.
I've wondered this. When I'm at work, yeah, like I
per
said,
wipe.
Yeah, I go crazy, right?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if I'm over wiping at work or under wiping at home.
Right.
I hope it's the first one.
Right. Right. You know what you could do is, like, put a little tap water on it and, like, wet your ass.
Yeah?
Get it real clean. And, you know, and there's, like, adult ass wipes now you can use that are flushable.
Yeah, that's all the rage now.
Uh-huh.
Wet wipes for your ass.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
of course.
But they're fucking up the drainage things.
Yeah. You got to get whatever safety ones, whatever they are.
I might have said it already, but they had guys in the UK. You know how their fucking, like, underground shit is way older than us? Well, people are flushing these flushables now, even though they say flushable. And they told everyone stop because you're destroying the drainage system.
Right.
And they weren't stopping, so they actually had these guys hiding in the sewers because, like, right at the point of entry with nets and stuff, catching them
Wow.
and then ticketing the people who were caught you doing
Wow.
it. Can you imagine that being your job, hiding in a fucking thing, catching people's shitty toilet paper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what you should do is use regular toilet paper, and then when you're pretty much done, at the very end, use one, chuck it in the trash.
Now you're thinking, man.
There you go.
They're worth more than toilet paper too, right? So
Yeah.
you'd be saving money.
Yeah.
All
You get that
around.
super cleanness.
Yeah, man.
But I bet you that's like wiping your ass with silk. You would never want to go back to toilet paper.
Yeah.
Like, that's almost a bad thing. Like, if you got to shit in public and you don't have any with you, like, if you're always using those things.
Yeah, they probably carry them in their purse and stuff.
Yeah.
If you're a girl.
Yeah.
I've had, like, one time I went to my mom's house, and I guess she bought the good stuff. And I was like, whoa, this is what I've been missing? Like, you
Oh,
didn't even
right.
realize how good it could be until you go to someone's house that's willing to spend money on the good stuff.
Oh yeah,
I just
no,
buy the cheapest shit I can get.
no way, man. You can't do that with toilet paper.
No, you don't skimp out on your ass.
No. My wife bought it one time, and we've been together for a long time. And I said, don't ever do that again.
Oh,
I
yeah?
said, no matter what, if we're broke as fuck and we're hurting for money, we find enough money to buy half decent toilet paper.
Okay.
And so we always have decent toilet paper.
I just ask Wendy's for extra napkins, man. Fuck it. No cling, no grip.
I'd give up a lot of things to have good toilet paper at home for when I need to shit.
All right, that's your fucking red line to cross.
No,
Toilet
it's
paper?
just, man, that shitty toilet paper is so bad. Like, it's so bad. Like you just said, you went to your mom's and had good stuff, and you're like, wow. Man,
Yeah.
your girlfriend must hate you.
It's not bad stuff. It's just not top of the line stuff. It's like
It's like no name.
no, like you go and you look at the whole aisle. Whatever has like a yellow tag on it, you get that.
Right. Yeah, so
But-
like no name kind. Like the
Yeah,
actual
or
no
whatever's
name
for
brand.
sale, right?
Right.
The odd time you get lucky. The odd time it's
Well, toilet paper is usually pretty good. Like there's usually one on sale most of the time.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or like if I was in a jam, I would use like a what's that big like a paper towel, big roll, but like rip it in half so it doesn't fuck up the pipes. That's in a real jam.
How many times have you gotten into this jam
Oh.
where you're out of toilet paper at your house?
Every
Many
once in
times?
a while.
Yeah?
Enough to run out of socks pretty quickly.
Wow.
No, I'm just fucking.
You would think that like your woman would be on top of that shit.
Oh, she's all over that.
Yeah, you think there'd be she
They
probably
need-
she has like good stuff hidden in her purse.
Yeah, she does.
hidden
She's
in the
like,
bathroom, not telling you.
I'll sniff that shit out, man. All right, next time we talk, if I go to the grocery store, I will fucking go all out and get like a 5 or 6 pack of the most expensive stuff they have.
Whoa.
And then I'll report back to you.
All right. You don't have to go that crazy. Just
Well, what
get
could that
ones
be,
with
10
like
bucks?
for 6 rolls, yeah. I mean, you guys aren't home that much, so it would probably last quite a while. I don't know like what your shitting routine is at home. I mean,
yeah.
and then I don't know what your girlfriend's like peeing routine is. Like I know women pee a lot.
Yeah,
They got
probably.
small bladders and shit. So, but let's say she works almost every day of the week. You work almost every day of the week. So it's
Yeah.
pretty much just weekends.
Yeah, if you save your morning thing for work, you could probably save.
Yeah, right. And a lot of times that's what I do.
Just wait it out.
Yeah, I just say fuck it. I'll use the shitty ass toilet paper at work.
Yeah, and get paid to do it.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, man.
Why
I
stink
hate-
up my bathroom?
I hate shitting next to other guys, though. I'm just gonna
Really?
be honest with you, man. I'm one of those guys that I'll be like
wait
waiting
it
for
out?
the guy to leave. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. You're embarrassing me and yourself.
What are we in high school
Mostly
again?
me, though. Oh, yeah, I'm shy. I'm a shy shitter. Let me tell you.
Gosh, man, I don't give a fuck.
I know you're a real man.
I'll just shit. I don't care. Diarrhea and all. I wouldn't care. Yeah.
You don't give a fuck.
No.
Deal with it, son.
Like today, perfect. I'm in the bathroom taking a piss, and the CEO comes in and stands beside me
Shut
to
the
piss,
fuck
and
up.
I rip a huge fart while I'm pissing.
Are you
I don't
serious?
give a fuck.
You're
Yeah.
ruthless.
I don't care.
Oh my god, you're crazy.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
Yeah.
Did he laugh?
No, he didn't say anything.
You're in the bathroom. That's what it's for.
Of course.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man, you're a real man. But you did manly things like take your clothes off for other guys, like in the change rooms
Right.
and shit. I would hide that too.
Yeah. You just gotta like accept it.
Yeah, that's
Like-
the thing.
One of the big things I think is when you have a kid and then you're just like, fuck it.
Yeah, that's a
Now it
definitely
doesn't matter
growing up
anymore.
maturity thing.
It's like now, I'm not trying to like show off my dick size or my shaved pubes or whatever. You know, you just say fuck it. You're like, I already procreated. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, nothing
Everybody
matters.
can be like, yo, you have the smallest dick in the world. I'd be like, whatever. It's
Yeah.
done. Like I don't need it anymore.
yeah.
I don't need to be a hero anymore.
Damn, that's the final weight off your shoulders. Just
Maybe.
having some kids.
Yeah,
That's
but
what's up, man.
it probably stems from like when I was younger and I played hockey. Like we always showered after hockey, so
Yeah.
it didn't bother me.
All those guys. Like I had my buddy at the house there, and my woman's there and everything. And without even thinking, he fucking takes his pants off.
Whoa.
He had boxers on and stuff, But
No, he's hitting on her.
No.
No, I'd call that little.
That's weird.
It's a little sketch.
She was fucking pretty. She yelled at me. She's like, you know how fucking disrespectful that is?
It's pretty. I find that weird.
But I didn't even think of it at the time. I didn't even notice because I'm so comfortable with this guy.
Right.
I didn't even notice.
Right.
And then like this was like days later. She told me. I was like, oh yeah, I guess that was fucked up. But I didn't even think of it.
Man, I bet you he was pulling out his sword, hoping somebody would notice and maybe lead to a three-way.
Maybe if we got drunk enough.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
He was hoping.
I don't know. I don't know the guy, so I can't defend him or be on his side.
He's an idiot.
Yeah. Like, from what I hear, maybe it's just one of those things where he didn't think anything
Harmless
of it.
stupidity?
Yeah.
Probably.
Which I would probably boil that down to. But as devil's advocate, I would say he was trying for the threesome.
No!
She'd be like, oh.
What if his dick's bigger than mine?
Right. Yeah, you can't do that with best friends, they say. You got to go, it's either a random chick with your best friends or your chick and some random other person.
Oh, of course.
You can't do a friend in
Yeah,
there.
no way.
Yeah.
You've seen him every time you guys hang out.
Yeah.
Like,
Unless they were like moving forever. Like they're like, all right, this is the last night.
Yeah.
And then you're leaving for California.
even still, like, how would I benefit from him dicking her? I'm already having sex. How do I benefit from someone else having sex?
And then she's like, but now we'll get two chicks after.
Oh.
So
well,
it's like the choice you make. Like,
yeah. Fair's
should
fair.
you do it with your friend? Like, say her best friend's a smoke show.
Right.
And then your best friend's pretty good looking. And so it's like if you want her best friend, you got to let her bang. You have a threesome with the best friend.
Way too crazy for me, man.
Right.
Way too crazy. I respect others that do that are like fucking confident and secure, and they do all
Look at
that.
this guy chuck a coffee out
But
the
I'm
window.
fucking. It's not for me.
Yeah. Well, that's a tough one. Like that's like years of doing psychedelic drugs and being one with the universe to be able to pull that
Oh
off.
yeah, that's one with the universe style shit.
Yeah,
Right there.
that's a tough one. Sharing your wife.
Yeah, that's like some weird understanding that's like transcends fucking like
Yeah.
whatever.
But to be honest, we probably should do that. Like that's in
oh
our
yeah,
nature
that's what
to
I
do.
mean. It makes sense.
Like being faithful to one another is the weird one. That's
Yeah.
the weird thing that we're going against our bodies.
Like having a lifelong companion makes sense. So that would be your wife.
But you could still bang other
exactly,
people.
that makes sense.
She could still bang other people.
Right. Of course, but people are too jealous.
Territorial
fucking
and
crazy. So
but this was like that. Of course, was back in the day when like we had to fight for survival.
yeah,
So it was like there was only like 3 chicks. Everybody's like, let's fuck them.
there's a few places like
No coming in her.
in Cambodia or something where the whole village is like that,
Yeah.
and it's totally cool.
Yeah.
Like no problem.
Yeah.
The dad builds a hut for his teenage daughter to have sex with guys, and she's expected at the age of like 13 or 14 to like be respectful but have sex with 5-6 partners.
Right.
And it's all cool. Like the dad sets it up,
Sure.
and it's like, but we're just raised different.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, well. There's a guy in a Brazilian area too. You probably heard about it. The best jobs in the world. It's like considered a disgrace for women to wed someone if they're a virgin. Like total opposite of the rest of the world. So there's actually 2 men right now that are employed that they will get calls from family members to come and fuck the girl. Like,
Whoa.
and not weird. Like the girl's not young. Like the girl's an adult. Like it's not like some perverted psycho shit
Right.
where like you're hiring guys to fuck your daughter. It's
Of course.
like they pay them and they come and do that before the wedding. And to me that is insane.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah.
Like that's really strange. Why wouldn't you just bang before you get married?
Or get a friend to do it or something. Right?
I guess.
And he travels all over doing it. Like I
Right.
saw an interview with the guy.
Yeah. Was it on The Onion?
No. This was before The Onion.
Okay. Yeah, no, that is strange. I guess maybe to keep it out of the area, you never know the guy.
Yeah.
Or never see him again. And you know, like, you're paying this fancy guy for, like, you know he's going to be clean. You know he's not going to be a fucking weirdo. You know, do all that crazy shit.
But wouldn't that be crazy though? Like that's his job to have sex. He must be fucking amazing.
Yeah, but if you just fuck virgins all the time, that sucks.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Right?
true.
Like, if they're actually virgins, every one, it's like,
It's like, you're up next.
You
and
poke it in there. You got to
just
balloon them every time.
balloon them.
Yeah. You got to put your dick in
pop
soft.
them.
No, you got to get your dick in soft because it won't fit when it's erect because they're so tight. And then you got to get a boner while it's in there soft.
I have never heard
balloon.
of this in my life.
It's called ballooning.
Shit, I just learned something.
Yeah. That's what you got to do a lot of the times. You think that's fun? Try getting your soft dick in a vagina.
Fuck, insert your balls, just stuck everything in there. And then pump it up like a fucking bike pump.
Yeah.
I want to try to use a penis pump one time, man.
Yeah?
See what that's all about.
See if it works.
Well, it must work.
It's got to do something, I guess, right?
I don't know what it would do. I wouldn't want to do it
Sucks
and
more
ruin
blood
my
into it?
dick, though.
Probably like suctions more blood into it.
If you did that and left it like that, and you did that every day for like years, would your dick grow huge?
I don't know.
It's called jelking.
Oh yeah?
Something to do with something. They say that there's one actual way for a man to make his dick bigger. And I actually had a friend that did it a lot when he was like 13 and 14. And to this day, he swears it works. And it's called jelking.
And?
It's something to do with a hot cloth. You get your dick hard. You hold the blood in it, or you do something with this wet cloth. And you just keep it up. Oh no. Yeah, you get it hard. And then you keep squeezing the blood from the base to the top. So you're almost popping all the blood vessels like over and over again.
Right.
And you just keep doing that like every day.
Uh-huh.
And he says it worked like crazy, but his dick's a little misshapen.
Oh,
Like his
okay.
dick's way bigger, like, which would how you
Right.
would want it, obviously.
But
'cause
like he was like 13
he
now.
was young doing it, man.
So like maybe he just got older and his dick got bigger.
That's true too. We found it once because it was on like that was still in the time where you're kind of embarrassed about jerking off, telling your friends you jerk off and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And we found these fucking instructions in these papers, and we read them, and we asked him about it. I mean, it was kind of just like he was getting out of us being shy. He didn't really want us to know and talk about us.
Right,
but
right.
We caught him.
Yeah.
And then now that we're adults, he swears by it, man.
Huh. Well, that's good then.
I don't know if he still does it.
What's it called?
Jelking.
Jelking. And like what's the turnaround time here? Like you got to do this like hours every day?
I think it's at least 15 minutes.
This is where you want to get off, eh?
Oh shit. It's at least 15 minutes.
Okay,
And
15
you gotta
minutes
do
is
it all the
doable.
time and stuff.
Like once a day, twice a day?
I don't know how old. Like, can you do it at any age?
Yeah,
I don't
who
know.
knows? Who knows? I
I'll
would say
fucking do it
yeah.
right now.
I would say yeah if it works.
Yeah. Let's check that out, man. Listeners,
Yeah, take a look.
let's have a dick contest. I'll measure it now.
Jellikins.
and
What's it called?
measure
Jellikins?
Jelkin.
Jelkin.
Should have said so many times it's lost on me.
Jelkin. So
Jelkin.
yeah, look it up and then give it a try and see what happens.
Because the rest are bullshit.
You'd have to do it like when, like now you need our age where your dick's not getting any bigger,
Yes.
right? Like I think maybe it does get bigger.
He probably just
your
hit
whole
puberty and fucking
Yeah,
grew a
imagine.
dick and he's like, it worked.
life. Yeah, he had like a pinky for a dick and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden he's got like a thumb.
He brags about his dick and stuff.
Right.
Like,
He probably just wants you guys to look at his dick.
yeah, probably just
It's like, hey, look at my dick, it's big. I bet you can't get it in your mouth.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Try.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you still friends with this guy?
Oh yeah, we're good, but he wouldn't even mind me talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
Oh, yeah, we should.
we'll do an interview with
Yeah,
him.
we should get him on, and
Next
he'd be in
time
the back
he comes
seat.
over, I'll literally let
Yeah.
him fucking talk
Tell
a
the
bit
story about what
Jelkin.
happens.
He would love it too. He's a fun guy.
Yeah. Have a couple drinks. Have a card chill.
His always thing says is that because I went to Thailand with this guy, and he says that the girl when he bought a prostitute, he's probably bragging. I don't know. He said that she looked at her wrist and everything, and his dick, and was like, "Oh, your dick's the size of my wrist, thick as
Right.
my wrist and stuff."
Right.
And then, but I don't know. It could just be him telling hero tales.
Right.
I've never
so you've
seen
never
it.
seen
I've
his,
never seen
you
his
never
dick.
seen his junk.
No.
Hmm.
I did know a girl he slept with, and I asked her, like secretly behind his back,
Uh-huh.
and she was like, "It's nothing special." But
Okay.
this chick is like, not that this is a stereotype, but she's with tons of black guys and everything, so he probably just fit in with all the rest.
Right. Yeah, but vaginas don't work like that.
No, I mean like to handle it, to jerk it off. It's like you'd know in your hand if this was normal
Oh, right.
and big and stuff.
Right, right.
Like, so I know.
Well,
it's
if
probably
it's,
like average.
unless like the girl, had like tiny wrists, like
That's another thing.
like little Asian wrists.
Yeah, she probably had tiny itty bitty wrists.
Uh-huh.
bragging ass thing was a toothpick, man. Well,
Yeah, I don't know. Like, do people still brag about their penis size? Like,
they
when does that
shouldn't,
stop?
because it's gonna catch up to them sooner or later.
Like, when does that stop? Like, I know that was like a thing in high school where everybody's like, oh, my dick is gigantic. Like, I remember this kid in like grade 6 or something was like, see, he had like big back pockets. He's like, my dick soft fits in that with like a nub for my head. And I'm like, just looking at him, I'm like, this motherfucker is lying out his ass.
How
I
am
was
I
like,
gonna
man,
prove this?
how many times have I played hockey? I've seen all dicks. And like, this is before like puberty. Like maybe around puberty time. So I was like, I've seen many of these fucking penises at hockey, and I've never seen a gigantic one like that.
Have you ever seen a big one? Just
In
like,
real
you were
life?
like, oh fuck, look at this guy.
I seen this one guy, he had a pretty girthy one. Like it wasn't like long, it
Just
was like
as
fat.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a fat one.
Like chicks probably like that.
Yeah, I would say they probably like that better than length.
Yeah, because it
More girth.
stretches them out and stuff.
Yeah, right. Not good for anal though.
No.
Wow.
Take
It
that
takes a
away
little bit
from
more
me.
work. You got to stretch that out before you go in there.
There was a kid that went to another different school than me. I never met him or whatever. I might have told you already. But he was known for just having the fucking, like a stupid big dick from the girls. It wasn't even from him. And they called, his literal name was Snuffleupagus, they called him, because of his giant trunk dick.
Mm.
So, and I think it was weird looking too. Like, it wasn't perfectly normal looking.
Right.
It was a mutant.
A mutant penis?
Anyway, must be nice.
Sure. Speak for yourself, buddy.
Yeah, I know all about it. Bitch.
Yeah. You just whip it out, flop it down.
Thump.
Yeah. So, penises. Anybody else listening want to tell me when you stop talking about your giant penis? Like, when does that stop being a thing?
It stops being a thing as soon as you're of age where you might actually have to show the chick sooner or later.
Or when your friends call you out?
Yeah.
Show me then, bitch.
No, you're gay.
No, that's gay, man. That's homosexual. I'm straight. I only show women. Dude, I just asked your old girlfriend, and she went like this. Meh.
Yeah.
What does meh mean? You gotta goat them into it. That's
Yeah.
what you gotta do.
But it's hard to ask a chick about a guy's dick because I've seen it so many times where the chick was like, it's her boyfriend, oh, he's got a big dick and all this stuff. And the second she's not with him anymore, oh, he's got a small dick. It's like, well,
Oh,
which one
she just
was
changes.
it? Yeah, like, fuck, I've seen that lots of times.
Yeah, you gotta give them some time. Like, you can't do it right after breakup. You
Yeah.
gotta wait after a couple breakups, couple different guys before you ask. And then
Yeah.
they'll tell you the truth.
The good thing is you get the ones that have no idea, that have only seen like one or two. That way they have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, but do you really want one of those? I guess like if it was one person who worked there for many years, so she still was into kind of good sex, you know?
A lot of guys that I knew that would have sex with like a chick once and then like not fuck them again, but like never had a steady girlfriend. It was always like sex with one person. They're still having lots of sex, but it was always different person, right? The chicks always said they were horrible in bed because they never had the time to like really learn a chick and learn everything and figure like how to pleasure a woman.
Right.
Because the first time is always awkward, right? And that's all they get is first times. So I think a guy that's had a girlfriend for a while is a lot better in bed.
Maybe.
Well,
That's a good theory, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a chick, so I can't say. But like, if you go, like, say you like have sex for like an hour and a half, you'd think she'd want to stop if it wasn't good, right? Like if she was into it for that whole hour and a half, you can't really call that bad sex.
There's girls that always complain that it's too long. Like they're done.
Listen to
man.
this guy bragging over here.
Not me.
All right. Anyways, guys, I gotta go right now. Bye.
All right, everybody, that is it for this episode of the podcast. Thank you very much for listening. As always, I would like to thank www.radunique.ca. Go there, check out the media work. If you need anything done, message me through the site, info@radunique.ca. If you play on Xbox One, you can play with D-Man, the Grinch54. You can play with me, Kris Asteroid. Follow the show on Twitter @CarpoolingPod. Follow me on Twitter @Kris_Asteroid.
If you're listening on iTunes, please subscribe, leave a 5-star rating, and let the world know what you think about the show. Seriously, it would help out immensely. And you don't have to leave a 5-star rating. Just leave anything and leave a comment. Whatever you want to say. It helps out. On behalf of D-Train and myself, Kristopher Lloyd, thank you very much for listening to the Carpooling Podcast, guys. Take care. Bye.
All right, everybody, that is it for this episode. Thank you very much for listening. Please subscribe to the channel so you can get updates when new episodes are released. Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Bye.